This is Michael W. Ford. Today I'm going to discuss one of my latest books entitled Wisdom of Eósforos, the Luciferian Philosophy. This book was written by myself and contributors such as Jeremy Crow, also a pioneer and fellow brother in the Luciferian path, Jacob No, the founder of the Greater Church of Lucifer, and Hope Marie, who works sort of behind the scenes in a lot of Luciferian-driven avenues. Wisdom of Eósforos is different from every other book or grimoire that I've published since the inception in the late 90s. Wisdom of Eósforos is a culmination and a syncretic representation of the stripped down basic Luciferian philosophy. In other words, this is where you start. This is the beginning. These are the things you need to understand and apply to your own life. Wisdom of Eósforos defines magic in a very simple term of causing change in conformity with the will, the basic definition. But there's no representation of ceremony or ritual or anything like that. So Wisdom of Eósforos is essentially a beginner's Bible, if you will, even beyond Bible of the Adversary. It's a very short, concise work that outlines Luciferianism in practical application, apotheosis or self-evolution, self-transformation, the concepts of the black flame, of the origins of Lucifer and multicultural, transcultural origins of the bringer of light as Venus, the morning and evening star. Wisdom of Eósforos is the foundation, the beginning point for the Greater Church of Lucifer as a individualistic kind of convocation of Luciferians who are going to impose and command their will not only in their own lives but to better those that they deem appropriate around them. The core foundation of Wisdom of Eósforos is the 11 Luciferian points of power. Any person interested in Luciferianism coming out of Satanism, Christianity, whatever it is, of course, if you're acclimated with Satanism, LaVeyan Satanism, or even the sinister tradition, which deals with some darker aspects, you'll find Luciferianism a complementary evolution, if you will. If you're Christian, you're going to have a lot of deprogramming to do, and we have methods for doing that, and it takes time. The 11 points, Luciferian points of power, are basic tenets, suggestions to approaching your beginning with how you think, your thoughts, your words, your actions. All of these things command the future that you may want, whether you like it or not. If you put enough energy into something, you're going to obviously make that the most important. It's going to manifest. This is a form of magic, but I really wanted to strip it down so people can understand the logic and reason behind Luciferianism as a practical philosophy, balanced in the carnal or material with the inner spiritual or outer spiritual. These are very important for the Luciferian. Forget all you know about atheistic and theistic approach. You need to understand the ideology, apply it, and then however you approach it, your personal mythology, how you, if you perform magic, if you don't perform magic in a ceremonial setting, that's your private, if you will, mythology that you utilize. And you don't have to answer to anyone else about why you believe or don't believe in something. Many Luciferians or people coming into Luciferianism or occultism get hung up on those definitions, and you have to understand that people are uniquely different depending on how their brains are wired, how they perceive the world. So it's going to be a uphill battle, even trying to get them to change their core foundation belief system in terms of how they view a spiritual plane or a non-spiritual plane. So go with what you feel driven towards. Really, for the Greater Church of Lucifer, Wisdom of Eósforos is intended for all types of individuals who are not interested in proceeding with the slave mentality of Judeo-Christianity or some monotheistic religion. Luciferians will not bow before anything outside the self. We cultivate the inner divinity by our practice and our words, our thoughts, our actions, whether you believe in a spirit or not. This is the way that the adversary demands of it as a symbolic archetype or spiritual force of nature and within man. These things are very important. So anyone wanting to know, how do I begin in Luciferianism? Pick up a copy of Wisdom of Eósforos, read it, reread it. It's a short work. It won't take you long to do compared to some of the other works. But then start to make notes and apply it slowly to your own life. If you feel the invigoration, the excitement, the visualization, if it clicks with you, then you are a Luciferian. If you feel that you're left alone and there's nothing to guide you, then you probably aren't the individualistic Luciferian. Perhaps something else is better for you. But read it nonetheless, because this can cause that interchange that so many desire in the occult community, and can apply it to a new way of life. Thank you for watching.